Good morning everyone. Today we'll talk about minimal sigma field. Okay. We have studied fields and sigma fields. So today we will define an important concept called as minimal sigma field. So what is a minimal sigma field? Let me state the definition first. So let script C be a collection of subsets of omega okay script C be a collection of subsets of omega. The minimal sigma field we say that sigma C is a minimal sigma field generated by C we say that C is a minimal sigma field generated by C if it fulfills the two conditions. First condition is, of course, it should contain C, that is C is subset of sigma C. This is first condition. And second condition is sigma C is the smallest sigma field containing C. Okay, sigma C is the smallest sigma field containing C. That is, if F is any field, any sigma field containing C, then sigma C has to be subset of it. Sigma C is the smallest one. So sigma C has to be subset of any other field containing C. This is the definition of minimal sigma field. Okay. So let me try to explain what it exactly means. So suppose this is power set of omega. Power set of omega means its elements are actually subsets of omega. Okay. All these are subsets of omega. Now suppose this is, say, C. So C is collection of subsets of omega. So suppose this inside square is C. Now if I take complements and unions of sets from here and maybe complements and unions of sets from there, I get some slightly larger set. So maybe this. So this is suppose sigma C. So when would I say this is a sigma C? If it contains the unions and complements and intersections of all the sets inside it. So first it's a sigma field, then it is a superset of C, and thirdly it shouldn't contain anything extra. We are saying it is the smallest sigma field containing C, so it shouldn't have anything extra. It should have the bare minimum. Okay, only the sets in C and their complements and intersections and unions and other sets required to make it a sigma field. For example, if this is complement of this and if this is complement of this, then I need union of these two also, so it may be here already. Okay, so this is what a minimal sigma field is. Minimal sigma field has lot of importance in the field of probability theory, but what is the guarantee that such a field exists? So now our next result says minimal sigma field exists and is unique. Okay, minimal sigma field exists and is unique. So we will write this proof via a constructive approach. That is, we will give a method to construct a minimal sigma field. So it means that if we perform that procedure, we will always get the sigma field and we will prove that it's a minimal sigma field. Okay. So let omega be the set in question, that is the universal set or sample space. So let C be a class of subsets of omega. Now we have to construct a sigma field containing C, and we have to construct in such a way that it is the smallest. So what I'll do is, let script f be a collection of all sets of the form ft where t is in some index set t. So this be a collection of subsets, collection of sigma fields containing C. What does it mean? It means that every ft is a sigma field plus C is subset of every ft. Okay, these two things. Now first question, do I have at least one such ft? Because then only this collection will be non-empty. Okay, if I have no sigma field which contains C, then this collection will be empty. But we know that power set is always a sigma field. If we haven't proved it, this is a homework. So power set of omega is always a sigma field. Okay, plus C is subset of power set of omega because C also contains some subsets of omega. Okay, therefore power set of omega will always belong to script f. So script f will never be empty. This implies script f is not empty. So this is a non-empty collection of sigma fields. Okay. Now what we will do, we will define we'll define sigma c as intersection of all these ft's. Okay. We define sigma c as intersection of all these ft's, and our claim is sigma c is the minimal sigma field. So the field constructed in this way is a minimal sigma field. That is our claim. So to prove that this is a minimal sigma field, what all I need to prove? First, C should be in it. Secondly, it should be a sigma field. And third, it should be the smallest sigma field containing C. What I know is every ft is a sigma field containing C. Okay, that is the definition of ft. Therefore, C is subset of ft for every t by definition, and therefore C is subset of intersection of ft. Okay, therefore C is subset of sigma c. So we have proved that sigma c contains C. That much we have proved. Okay. Now we have to prove that it's a sigma field. What we know is every ft is a sigma field. Okay, every ft is a sigma field, therefore, and further what we know is intersection of sigma fields is a sigma field. Intersection of sigma fields is a sigma field. Okay, therefore sigma c is a sigma field because sigma c is the intersection of many sigma fields. Okay, we don't know whether it's a finite intersection, countable intersection or uncountable. That's why I'm using an index set t instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4. But any intersection of sigma fields, any type of intersections of sigma fields is a sigma field. And now our final claim is sigma c has to be the smallest. So let f naught be any sigma field containing sigma containing c. Okay, let f naught be any sigma field containing c, then by definition there exists some t naught in T such that ft is actually f naught. So ft naught is actually f naught because we collected all sigma fields containing C. So this one must also be there. Okay. So this implies sigma C is subset of f naught. Why? Because sigma C is intersection of ft and intersection is always subset of individual sets. Okay. Therefore, sigma C is the smallest sigma field containing C. Okay. Let us take an example. Before that, let us prove uniqueness also, because we need to prove that also. So, suppose sigma 1c and sigma 2c be two minimal sigma fields containing C. Okay, two minimal sigma fields containing C. By definition, if sigma 1c is a minimal sigma field, it means that it is smaller than every other sigma field. So sigma 1c is subset of sigma 2c. Okay. Similarly, our claim is sigma 2c is also a minimal sigma field. Therefore, sigma 2c has to be subset of sigma 1c, which is just some field containing C. Okay. Therefore, sigma 1c must be equal to sigma 2c. Okay. So, the minimal sigma field has to be unique. We can't have two distinct minimal sigma fields. Okay. Now let us consider an example. Suppose omega is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me define A as set A as singleton 1. Okay. And set B as suppose 1, 2. Okay. Now A and B, so let me define set A as set consisting of singleton set and B consisting of set consisting of this, so that this is equivalent to now subset of power set. Okay, this is not an element of power set but a subset of power set. If I take only the inside thing, if I take only this becomes element of power set, but what I want is subset of power set. Okay. Now if I try to construct sigma of A, what do I need? So I need 1 because A has to be in it. Then I need complement of 1. So I have 2, 3, 4. Then I need omega and phi, because omega is union of these two and phi is its complement. Similarly, I can construct sigma of B. B has to be there, so 1, 2 would be there. Then complement of 1, 2, that is 3, 4 would be there. Again omega would be there, phi would be there. So these are minimal sigma fields because we have not put anything extra. We have put only those things which are required, bare minimum, to make it a sigma field. Now let me consider A union B. Okay. So A union B would be 1 and 1 2. Okay. So if I define now the minimal sigma field for A union B, what should it have? It should have A union B first. So it should have 1 1 2. Then I need to add sets which would make it a sigma field. So complement of 1, that is 2 3 4. Complement of 1 2, that is 3 4. Omega phi. I can't stop at here. I need to worry about unions also. Intersections would generally be automatically there. So union of 1 with 1 2, no problem. Union of 1 with 2 3 4, no problem. But union of 1 with 3 4 is missing, so I need to add it. So 1 3 4. Then union of 1 2 with 1, no issue. 1 2 with 2 3 4 is also fine. 1 2 with 3 4 is also fine. 2 3 4 with 1 2 is fine. 2 3 4 with 1 is fine. And 2 3 4 with 3 4 is also fine. But I need complement of this. So complement of 1 3 4 is singleton 2. Now union of singleton 2 with 1 is no problem. Union of singleton 2 with 1 2, no issue. Union of singleton 2 with 2 3 4 also no issue. So I think we have covered everything. So this is sigma of A union B. So now this is a minimal sigma field containing A union B, but it is not a minimal sigma field for A or B. Okay. So think about this. Try some examples for minimal sigma field. Next lecture we'll start with Borel sigma field. We'll stop here. Thank you.